we're
Take
done.
two.
Take two, scene 5.
No, just one clap.
505.
Guys, Baruch Hashem, we finished putting together. We filmed this, Baruch Hashem, in record time. He told me last night, he was like, I was on set for the past few months, and I was like, Borsa, take a chill. You were on set for 5 days. He was on set for like 5 weeks. I don't know. He's been in my house for, I don't know how long. I wake up one day, I trip over this little baby. I look over, I see it's Ari on the floor. Wasn't even
That's
my
why you
baby.
got bruised.
Oh boy, here
I
we
thought
go.
when she grew well
may
from the
wanna shut-
makeup,
you
the
may wanna
Ponim
shut that
Kadosh's
off.
guy did something there.
We had the most amazing cast and crew for this film, and on top of that, the two people that made this in reality were Borsa, played by the wonderful Yaakov. What am I supposed to call him?
Perlowitz.
Yaakov. And we had, what was your name? Suchi, played by the most amazing Gav. Everybody knows him from The Edge. The story, I went to search for them. Right away it was a given as soon as I wrote the script that Gav was going to play Suchi. We needed a real retard.
I had to put on weight
Oh, that's nice.
just for this part.
I told him he's got
6
a
months
kid.
ago, Boruch's like, you have to put on weight. So I went to McDonald's. I didn't go to McDonald's. I went to shawarma. I did. No, I'm telling you, there's no kosher
The
McDonald's.
kosher. Okay.
There's no. It says it's kosher, but yeah, trust me, don't go to a kosher McDonald's. Anyway, I went to
Don't go to
shawarma like 3
non-kosher
times a day
either.
just to put on this. See that? See that? Now I have to lose it all.
What trimester? Okay, anyways. And the search was on for a Borsa, a fake 5-inch greenbaum. And I interviewed many people for the part. Many big actors, I'm not going to mention their names. And nobody just quite fit in. Now, about how long was it ago that I met you in Shimmy Stauber's house?
It was about a year ago. The whole
Probably
that,
even more,
That whole
yeah.
story was amazing. Bashert, how it worked out for me in that I got to know Nachman Seltzer. I called him up. I offered to drive him around when he came to speak in Lakewood last year. We went to Yehuda Kanner, aka Shimmy Stauber's house.
And I went to
Hey,
meet Nachman Seltzer.
Get Baruch Perlowitz to come over. We swapped information. You had known me from the past. I don't know. You had my number from somewhere.
Right.
Be that as it may, then Moshe Schindler, the great Moshe Schindler of Mint Media.
The wonderful Moshe Schindler, best friends by the way.
So
He's the greatest.
So Baruch Hashem, I've done a lot of work for him in terms of voiceovers, if I may make a pitch for myself. But at any rate, so there was a 15-second clip that Moshe posted on his WhatsApp.
Right, that's what
status.
happened. I was looking at my WhatsApp status. I see you. I didn't even listen to the voice. It's a good thing because it was something
I could have
about.
sounded like this. It wouldn't have made a difference.
was-
it is time.
It was
time.
It was something about Rav Shlomo Kanievsky's yeshiva, but I saw the face he made. He looked like he was gonna eat that mic. I was like, I was like, yeah, the eyebrow. I said, we gotta bring him on set. I called Moshe Schindler. I was like, that Yaakov Berger, he normal? Moshe's like, no,
Good.
not normal.
There we go.
I was like, great.
Not normal is the new normal.
Not normal is exactly what you need to be up for 2 weeks straight, shooting in crazy environments, wearing.
And he has a life.
And I have to say, it's really been a tremendous honor to work with Baruch and to work with Gav. And we had a great
honors
cast.
are ours.
The honors are all yours, right?
Whose line was that in the movie?
Well,
The
when
honors are all mine.
No, it's really the pleasure of the honor. That's when we meet Rabbi at when you take us into the.
I didn't even know if that
That's the
line
first
made
day
it
of the
into the
shoot.
movie.
You know, it's your honor to host us, and then we say, "No, the pleasure is all mine."
I know, right?
Right.
But at any rate, but really a great cast, great videographer, Ari Heimer.
Ari did an amazing job.
I
I honestly, I never thought that
makeup.
anybody had as much energy as me until Ari showed up, yelling in Hebrew, "Yalla, boina kvar, ani mechake kvar chatzi shah." I was like, what?
And it's true. It was more than so. It was many chatzi shahs. Yeah, but Baruch Hashem.
These guys did a phenomenal job. Let me start off with you, Gav. Gav, what was your most memorable moment or scene? Don't say the time that Doe flew off with the ATV and the steamroller.
Oh.
But now your most.
No, I'll tell you what the problem.
We did not hear that here.
Actually, we didn't say the name. We delete the
No,
name.
no, no,
beep
no.
the name. But someone didn't steal. He borrowed
Borrowed.
nicely borrowed ATV from someone who didn't know he was lending it to. Anyway, but we were in the middle of filming, and Boch went to pick up another camera, so that was like a 10-minute delay. But then the guy just drove off with his ATV, and I have a flight. What happens to me? What time is it?
No.
Well, we need to go. We have
Yeah,
I have a flight in
quickly.
3.5 hours, and it's an hour drive. Anyway, moving swiftly on. That was last night when we had to finish off that part, and he was nowhere to be seen. Gone, vanished.
He was in the forest together with somebody else from the crew on an ATV.
That
Lost.
That was a huge forest. We already called him the rescue squad.
We were looking for a sequel to The Skull of a Genius, so you'll.
The skull of an ATV. But anyway,
And he was with his costume, so people.
You know, speaking of skull, we have a very special.
he looked
We have a
weird.
special guest with us that we forgot. I don't know if we should bring this. Yeah, we can show this now.
Yeah, is the skull in there?
Yes, of course he's here.
What was his name again?
Oh.
Shimon Ben Yehud, I think.
Yeah, a very special guest with us here.
Oh, we forgot to mention, or we did mention it. It's a bit small because it shrunk. The magic that Rabbi Berger did on it.
Oh,
The
that
rich
one.
craft that Borsa did on it.
I don't even know what I was saying over there. It was something I think.
But anyways, let's get rid of him. We're having a fun interview. And of course we
I
have
thought we
over
buried
here-
him.
Dr. Skolovsky's
Skolovsky's
gloves.
glove.
Ooh.
Oh, look what
Oh,
I found!
And now we
we
found
have it.
Beard,
Oh, the beard glue.
The beard glue. Moshe, it's here.
Not that I'm recommending this, but if you ever
Oh, I have
if you ever want to
something.
pull a prank on anybody, no, forget about it. I'm not
Yeah, we have hairs. My beards, like the way. Moshe can come pick out for me a whole bag of beards.
But anyways, Gav, what was your most memorable or favorite scene or part of the movie?
Let me think.
Would it have something to do with fire? No, that's nothing to do with fire.
No, fire. I was very tired.
Well, that was your favorite line in the movie.
My favorite line of fire. From the first day I was on my fire.
What was the line?
What
How does
fire?
it go?
You have to tell me the fire part. What line?
The fire.
When did that happen?
When did it happen?
When did what happen?
The
Yeah,
fire.
the fire.
Fire? What fire?
The one that burnt your face off.
Oh, that fire!
So basically, we were practicing that line long before we started
And
shooting.
it wasn't just fire, it's like lunch.
And every
What
time
lunch?
we did anything,
Oh, that lunch.
get into the car. Car, what car?
Car? What car? Oh, that car.
Oh, where's Gav? Gav, what Gav?
It's my favorite
And then
part.
everybody was just quiet.
I'm
You know,
trying
it,
to work out-
it happens to be that in almost every day we had fire on the set. There was a lot of fire.
There was a lot
And
of
it's,
fun.
since it's summer outside.
It was great
There was
because
hot like fire. We had fire. We had candles. We had a fireplace.
but I happen to be a real paramaniac. I love fire. I have 2 fireplaces in my
That's nice.
house.
Are your parents going to be watching this?
Wait, what's that fire?
Because
there?
now they want to know. Who
Oh,
burned,
my
they're going to want to know who burned down that bedroom when we were younger.
Oh no!
Well,
Sorry,
this is
Rabbi
so-
Perlowitz.
Paramedic-
The truth just came out.
It's genetic. It's actually in my family.
Oh.
We're a big family of paramaniacs.
That's nice. This is getting better and
How's
better.
what is
Now,
it?
let's
It's
be
made
honest.
out of anti-fire material or metal or something?
I was not the only paramaniac on set, and we all know
Oh,
that.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We love him too, but you know.
You know what
Anyway.
my favorite part of the movie was? When we first get off the horse and carriage and we go to the first stand
Yeah.
where I just eat whatever I want and we did it again and again.
And I-
I just
again,
stocked
it-
up on a whole load of
What were you eating? You were eating.
The idea was that God was or Sachi wasn't supposed to be eating anything, obviously. But behind my back, I just wanted to take 1 or 2 things from the stand. But Sachi, being Sachi, so he had an entire smorgasbord of food, which he
of
helped
peanuts
himself to.
and orange
Oranges.
shells. No.
Oh, I
Shells.
ate
Orange shells.
I almost ate an onion. I was thinking of going for an onion.
And
I was
we
like,
gotta
no.
admit it, even Ari Abramowitz had a hard time keeping a straight face over there.
Oh, really?
While you were biting into your orange. Orange. What orange? Ooh, orange.
Yeah,
That actually that happened visually was beautiful. Just looking at the shots afterwards. What happened was that we had a fellow, great guy named Chaim
Best
Gold,
prop builder in the
who
world.
built a Prague set in Boruch's
Oh,
backyard.
and I was in New York and Boruch. Oh, what a nightmare that day was. I had to go and drop my wife off in New York, come back, his brother-in-law was supposed to take kids a nightmare from the beginning there.
Nightmare
and Bob
for
was
you,
like,
nightmare for me.
yeah, that's
We
why
had
it's a
to
nightmare for
measure
me.
the door around you.
Anyway,
for
Bob
the
calls
set.
me up. We haven't got enough. What was it? It wasn't built enough yet to make Prague. This whole set. And as you're saying, it was supposed to be a nice big set, right?
Yeah, he was working it for over a week and a half.
For a week and a half, he's working on building the whole set
Building
in
Prague.
Boris's backyard. Now, it wasn't. I mean, Boris bought.
So we couldn't wait. So we could not go swimming.
Oh, we couldn't go swimming for about a week. I went to the hot
The
tub.
whole hot room was still full of tools and stuff.
I pushed
And
it
bunny
into
rabbits.
and bunny rabbit. Oh yeah, where's that bunny rabbit?
Why
Fluffy.
didn't the bunny rabbit make it into
Fluffy.
the-
They have a rabbit here in the house.
But we had to put Fluffy into the movie.
Oh well.
Oh boy, maybe the next one.
Next
in
one.
the sequel.
The skull of a rabbit.
No, so what happened was, guys, you're saying they're working on this till what time in the morning?
So Bob
So
calls me up. He's like, "We
a
need
week and
more
a-
manpower.
It's
We
a
just
week and a
moved."
half ago. Week and a half ago.
Yeah,
there'll be-
No, this was exactly a week ago. It was last Tuesday.
It was last
Last
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Last Tuesday.
When I came back, yeah, I went to New York for
Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, right? Last Tuesday, right?
and I didn't sleep the night before. So Bob's like, "We need more manpower.
Hey,
Finish off the set now."
None of us slept the entire duration of this.
Right.
Me, most of all. I didn't sleep for how long? And I give 3 shirim a day. So,
No.
What about Shabbos?
It's a big tzaddik, you should just know.
oh, Shabbos, I sleep.
Shabbos is good.
Producer by day, Rebbe by night, or the other way around.
I don't have day and
Or
night.
both. They're just
But
like
anyway,
1 hour Rebbe, 1 hour producer.
Oh, which worked out very good because Bob just became a new
Well,
Rebbe
this
in
is
a
what
new
happened.
place. And then the day that we just about finished building the whole set,
The Prague set.
the Prague set,
which
Spent-
costed thousands of dollars.
yes, thousands of dollars and a week's
Donations
of
can
building.
be written out to
Weeks of building.
Prague and
Let me finish.
.com.
PragueandHour.com, yeah. And then it literally took forever, and all the stress that was behind it to make sure we do it, because every day of filming was very expensive. Makeup people, camera guys, everyone was coming, actors. And then the next morning, Baruch gets his first day teaching in the yeshiva in the morning. Then suddenly I get this call from, what's his name?
Moshe just, he didn't even call it, he just posted.
No, before
right,
he called me. He
called.
called me because I'm like assistant director officially. I don't know why. I call everyone. And he calls me. He's like, Box in the middle of share, but we're doing the whole set of Prague over here. We need to go shopping now. Like, what? He's definitely joking because that guy just makes up a little bit. I was like, he's definitely not. He's making up.
Moshe's the best.
There's no way. I was like, I have to speak to Bob. He's like, no, I'm coming to pick you up now, and we're going to the not flea market. We're going to the farmers market to buy all the vegetables, all the food, the fish. Oh, that was fun. And we needed to do the sets. I didn't believe it until he rocked up here.
The entire yeshiva still reeks from that.
Oh, that fish. Oh, we bought Max one. That was one of my favorite parts, holding that fish up. I don't know if it made it into the movie, but that big fish. Oh, that was fun. Anyway, so that was crazy because then we just changed. After spending thousands of dollars, hours of work, stress, that was the most important thing.
I told Moshe you're gonna get me fired before you even start my job.
It happens to be though, but it's true. I mean, Baruch and with the tremendous spontaneity decided to move the
Spontaneity.
set. Spontaneity.
Spontaneity?
Look it up.
I don't know spontaneity.
What's spontaneity? What does that mean? That's continual spontaneity.
So
So Baruch saw.
Spontaneously. No, that's not.
Whatever. Somebody's wrong,
This is
somebody's
really-
right. You guys can look it up. At any rate, but the truth is that it happens to be a very iconic, the visual, like Gav mentioned, walking out of the getting off the carriage, and the scene. The setup was really perfect for a marketplace, for an
Prague type
an old
of
Prague
days.
marketplace, and the costumes were spot on. The actors, the Bachman from that yeshiva, they really fell into place. It worked
happens
very
to be, it wasn't only Baruch
Baruch's
from that
brother
yeshiva.
also, it was really nice.
My
It was
brother
really
did a
good.
great job, but we had an entire van coming in from Skver to
What are you talking about?
Brother
and there was
knows.
yeshiva, manal, mashkir, everything. I hope they don't find out, and I hope they're not watching this.
But who came?
But from Skver, like Skver Town.
There were boys that were not at the yeshiva that were attacking.
Yeah, the whole lot of them.
Most of the
Oh, there were
actors
some of them
over
right.
there.
They were attacking yesterday.
Every
Actually,
guy's
from
spoke to is like, no,
Skver.
not from this issue. I'm like, you look like one of them.
That's so funny.
It happens to be one of the guys that are getting married tonight.
Oh, my.
Ari Grunfeld, Moshe's nephew,
Oh yeah, there was a picture.
is
right?
getting
So,
married tonight. Yeah.
Mazdov.
Mazdov.
Yeah, I got a flight tonight.
Anyways, let me just ask you, Yaakov, what was your most memorable time and favorite scene to shoot?
So I tell you the truth again. Discussing Lake George, without getting into we'll make the long story short. We were filming very late at night at Lake George.
We didn't film very late at night. We filmed straight through
the night. We got there. Wednesday.
You guys were all sleeping on different
We got
couches.
there Wednesday early afternoon or morning, Wednesday morning, right? And then we were filming until we started filming. We filmed through the night. At 2:30 in the morning, we called it quits. We laid down.
I continued filming with
I
Dove.
passed out on the couch.
At 2:30
And
in
then
the morning, really?
I filmed straight through the night.
He
Got
did
passed
straight
out of the couch.
I made a deal with Baruch. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep for an hour or two. I'll
He told
drive
me if
back.
I get the
That's what it was?
altar and
That's what
I
it was.
do the establishing shots and
Then I'll go
everything.
to sleep and I'll drive back, which is what happened. I drove back and Baruch slept all the way back.
So what happened was that the day
Actually-
before we were supposed to done the opening scene of "It is time, it is time." The problem was that it was raining outside, and we just missed sunset. We missed that whole scene. So 2:30 in the morning, we went to lay down, and 5:30 in the morning we were up to film
By the way-
sunset scene
At
and
sunrise.
sunrise.
All of a sudden we put the soundtrack in.
It was beautiful. Just to come out, to stand outside there and overlook the Baruch found this beautiful place where we shot those castle scenes, the safe house scenes.
With John Lavender the third.
John Lavender, the 300.
And of course the Chabadska couple.
Oh yeah,
Talk
great
about
shout.
Sharon. This was like, this is a very important shout out. Do you remember the names of the family? Very important shout out. Let me just finish my thought, but again, in terms of one of my favorite scenes, because this was very nice visually and pleasing. We went outside 6 o'clock in the morning. We filmed that shot of it. It's time.
The birds were flying. You were able to see Mufasa standing over there.
The bees were buzzing. The air was clear. It was the day before. It was
crazy.
rainy and humid, and then we woke up in the morning. It was really beautiful. And then we walked inside, and then Gav did that great shtick where running
It's
around
his
through all
time.
not statues,
He carved the John Lavender the third.
Out of a real-
He got someone to carve
out of a trunk.
out of a trunk.
Yeah,
it's
it's
one
amazing.
piece.
Yeah, what you
It's
see
amazing.
over there, they're not statues. What do you call them?
The soldiers. and
soldiers.
The wooden
The thing
soldiers.
is, yeah,
those are
those things.
actual trunks of wood.
I don't know. In Yeshiva,
Carved
yes,
out.
they used to call it a klotz.
Oh,
Like I think
That's what they
carved
used to
out
call
wood,
me.
yeah. Still do. Anyways, so that one was amazing. Now, what would you say was the most memorable part of all the filming? Everything together. What would you say was like the most memorable?
I would have to say that we were actually able to eat normal food because there was a Lubavitcher family that was there.
Yeah, that was. That was
Well, that's
amazing.
not. I mean,
That was
it was
amazing.
Bashert because we pulled up that we didn't even have a minion, or
We
let
bought
alone
bagels with-
food,
but-
let alone food. And two Lubavitcher families were staying on the premises, and they cooked 7 steaks for us, and they gave us
All big, nice ones. All those good.
good steaks, and we have to get their name. But
What's the name? I forget the name. But I had a problem. I can't stand like sunny side up with these like kind of half raw eggs or anything like that.
They prepared a
And all of a sudden the guy came out to me with the sunny side up. They
Next morning,
saved
Thursday morning.
us. But Thursday morning he came out to me with the sunny side up, and I was so thankful that he like had food for us.
Give
And
it to me. I had like 3. I could have had a 4th.
but anyway, that was probably the only time I've
Talk
been
about
sunny
Bashert.
side
See
up.
the Yidden, from different walks of life, getting together to film a movie, to be on the same premises as us, and help us with our minion and help us
I
with.
think the name was Carp, no?
Carp was one name, yeah, I think.
Carp was one name. and I
Two
forget-
families.
Two families, yeah, but it was pretty amazing. Mikamcha Yisrael.
In the middle of nowhere, 4 hours drive from New Jersey, right? It was 4 hours.
No, it was 4 hours because you fell asleep for 2 of them. But anyways, it was amazing. You guys were.
Oh, I maxed out Boruch's car on those 4 hours. I don't know why. It should have been 6 hour drive, but
Right, we had him going 110 on the highway, and as
Oh,
soon
right.
as
yeah,
Yaakov
beat
saw
110.
you-
It only has 110 on your clock,
Doesn't
and it
go
went past
doesn't go
that.
past 110.
But then Yaakov was like, 110 is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that. I didn't know. I almost
We
I almost I
had-
almost went full Borsa on Gav.
we had Baruch Hashem the most amazing
Baruch,
experience.
I really
doing this.
do have a flight in 3 hours.
Okay, guys, I think we gotta cut this interview. But guys, we were the best. We had an amazing time. You have some makeup stuff. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't. I think that's 45 minutes at 3 o'clock in the morning getting it off. It better not be there. But again, we
I
know
just
that
shaved
you guys.
mine off, by the way. Oh, you can shave
Well,
mine.
I know.
I just used a trimmer and I peeled off everything with the trimmer.
That's nice. or use a cheese grater. It was a
Pizza
really
face.
great
Oh, yeah.
opportunity, a great experience, and again, I want to just thank Baruch for giving me the opportunity. It was a great honor with working with Gav, who I only watched The Edge now a few weeks ago because you can't even get any copies in the store. You
Yeah,
get a lot of copies in the garage of Boruch Perlowitz, but not in the stores. I mean,
You can
but
buy it
anyway.
online at www.mostlymusic.com/The
Slash.
Edge.
Slash, it sounds scary.
I don't
But
know, that
we
thing,
know for sure that you're going to enjoy this film over and over again. A lot of work went into it. A lot of professionalism went into it. And
A lot of anxiety went into it. I'm kidding.
No, but Baruch Hashem. With Hashem's help, Shabbat Siyata D'Shmaya, Baruch Hashem, we were able to pull this off.